What's up guys, David Zhao here, and in this video I'm going to be sharing my biggest tip for making a travel video. I'm surprised that most people fixate on gear. Whenever I go to other YouTube videos about, travel vlogs and stuff like that, everyone's always commenting, oh, what gear, what camera did you use, what lens did you use a stabilizer? And the thing is, it's not that important, and honestly, it could not matter at all. What's really important is that you need to record everything, every little detail, your entire trip. You gotta show your trip, not just the big moments, but the little ones too. Alright, well, that's it. That's my biggest tip. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'm just kidding. There's obviously more to it than that. You want a lot of footage to work with so that way you end up with the problem of, man, I need to cut some stuff out because there's just too much content here. That's a lot better than trying to stretch, a minute's worth of content into 3-4 minutes, because then it's not a good video. It's going to be boring. The clips are going to be too long. It's going to be too slow paced. For example, this recent trip to China, I recorded everything. I was filming everywhere I was going. I was filming everything I was doing, everybody I was with. That was amazing. I had a ton of footage to work with, and even then I still thought, man, I wish I got more footage. Compare that to when I went to Poland. I was really fixated on getting these really epic shots, these really cool shots, and at the end of the day, I just didn't get enough footage, and the video turned out okay, but I feel like it could have turned out much better if I showed more of those moments between all of the hiking, the journey of the hiking, all that stuff. Like, one of the things I got fixated on was trying to get the best footage, bringing all my pro gear, and I'm going to tell you right now, hiking for 5 hours with like 15-20 pounds of camera equipment in your backpack is definitely the worst idea I've ever had in my life, because it was already going to be a hard hike without a backpack, and adding all that stuff just made it really cumbersome. And I mean, like, think about this. Every time I got to a location I wanted to film, I pulled out my stabilizer, which is obviously in pieces, so I gotta put everything together, put on my camera, screw it in, possibly rebalance it, then I get to do the shot, and then I have to take it all back down, put it back in my backpack, and continue the hike. That literally, we would take a 20-minute stop just so I could get a clip or two, and that ended up making it not fun to record because it was taking away from the moment, and it was really, obstructive, and the clips were good. The clips were very good, but there wasn't enough footage. There wasn't enough to show the real moments. So those were like obviously the very posed moments. It was the really perfect cinematic moments, but they didn't feel genuine enough because it was the ones that we tried really hard for. Like, hey, stop, let me get a video real quick, instead of just capturing those moments when, like when Annette was just going up the mountain. I could have just captured a moment of her talking with her cousin. I didn't get those shots. So here's how you avoid making those mistakes that I made in making a better travel video. Before you go, way in advance, plan the idea of the video. You don't need to plan shot by shot, but you should have a thematic plan. You should figure out, all right, what's the tone? Should this be super upbeat? Should this be super epic? Should this be funny, right? And then with that in mind, you want to have a checklist. You want wide shots of the city. You want close-up shots of like the cool sculptures or like animals that you find on your hiking. You want intimate shots, tight shots of like your family members, your friends. That way you don't have to overthink while you're on your trip, having to think, oh crap, what shot do I have to get today? And instead you can just focus on your trip. And in the meantime, if you do feel like, all right, did I get everything today? You can just have a checklist, like, all right, did I get a wide shot here of the view of the mountain? Did I get a close-up shot, showing something fun? Because later on, you'll need those clips to edit together a cohesive and fun, compelling story. And now here's the big one. When you're there, have a camera with you all the time. And I don't mean like always have your DSLR or mirrorless with you. Maybe it's just your phone, maybe it's a GoPro, whatever you have it with you so that when there's a moment happening, you can record it, and there's no excuses. You can get great video quality off of your phone these days, and you can stitch it into a travel vlog with your DSLR quality and everything else, and it'll blend seamlessly, because at the end of the day, people aren't trying to pick out, oh, look at that camera, he definitely didn't use a good camera here, or oh, that must be the best camera he just used in this shot. People care about the story, people care about the emotions, and that's how you end up making a good video, is creating something that's very compelling. Something that Casey Neistat once said on one of his vlogs really stuck with me. It's that it's not about having the best camera ever. Like, it's not about walking around with a red weapon, 8K camera constantly recording everything, because that's really obtrusive, and you're still there for a vacation. You're not just there to get a video. So for me personally, I have an arsenal of cameras. I have my A7R II, which I do most of my shots with because I love the quality that comes off of it, but there's some shots that you can't get, constantly pointing a camera at something. Like when I was playing with my nephew in China, I had my GoPro on my backpack, and that was really nice because, he wasn't thinking thinking like, oh, I'm on a video, he was just playing with me, and you get these like voyeuristic shots that you really get a peep into someone's trip. You really get to see those genuine moments where nobody's really thinking about a camera or a vlog. It's not really posed, it's very real. It's very self-documentary, right? Which is what a vlog should feel like. In summary, the most important thing is get every single shot, capture all the moments. Then, you know, your second priority can be doing that with the best medium possible, whether that's 4K video off of a nice DSLR mirrorless, or if it's just 1080p off of the GoPro that you got, or even your phone camera. And when you're done, make sure you have a theme for your video and an idea, so when you're editing it together, you're telling this compelling story that moves forward chronologically, that makes sense to watch. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I want you guys to comment in the comment section down below where you're going to travel next, or where you want to travel next. Actually, in May, I'm going to be heading to San Diego to meet up with a friend, and we're planning on doing a lot of videos and photos while we're there, so I'm super stoked about that. Alright guys, if you liked the video, leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button. If you want to see more videos that I've done, maybe the cinematic vlogs for me going to China, the ones of me going to Poland, they'll be on the screen too, that you can click on that to see that. I think my next video is going to be about, like, my travel gear. I don't know, I feel like that'd be something interesting. Do you guys want to see that? Let me know. See you guys on the next video.